Got some good news for you console Tenno out there. In case you haven't heard, the Hallowed Guardian update got sent to cert for both PS4 and Xbox One, so hopefully we'll have that out by next week. In case you're wondering what all is included in this upcoming update, you have the Zooge crossbow, you have the Cyber Ice Warhammer, you have the Lotus Noggle, you have the Scythe Sugatra, you have the Oberon Deluxe skin, the Fey Art collection. It also comes with a Paris skin and an Aken Brunt skin if you buy the collection all together. And then you have 3 new alt helmets, one for Wukong, one for Neza, and then one for Atlas. First, let's talk about the Zooge. Now, unlike the Attica, this one does not need to be researched in your clan dojo or your research labs. This is what it looks like in-game. It's pretty cool looking. It's a lot shorter than the Attica, where the Attica is pretty large. Now, unlike the Attica, the Zooge actually has a pretty high status chance right off the bat. I believe the Attica has like 10 or 15% status chance, whereas the Zooge automatically has a 35% status chance, and then it has a little bit higher crit damage compared to the Attica as well. But basically, you don't need a clan to build this weapon. You just need to buy the blueprint in the marketplace. It's 20,000 credits, and then you need an additional 20,000 credits to build it. 2,800 cryotic, 900 polymer bundle, 2 nitane extract, and 2 argon crystals. Next up, let's talk about the Cyber. This is what it looks like in game, and if you're wondering what the Sugatra looks like on the Cyber, I'm going to show you it right here. It's this little ice ball looking thing, and it just dangles at the bottom. It kind of looks like a keychain almost. It's pretty ridiculous. Now let's talk about the weapon itself for a little bit. Now this is one of the few melee weapons that is pure status. It has no physical damage. It deals cold damage right off the bat, so you can actually build a pretty cool viral or blast build with this weapon. And in regards to building requirements, it requires 30,000 credits, a Magistar, and 50,000 alloy plates, and then a whopping 30,000 cryotic to build it. It's a pretty ridiculous amount of cryotic you need, but I guess you got to get rid of it somehow. And then an additional 15,000 credits for the blueprint. Now for you Oberon lovers out here, let's take a look at the Oberon Deluxe skin for a little bit. As you can see here, it completely changes the way he looks. Now originally, the color schemes for this make him look like a monarch butterfly, but I disliked that. So I went with a red and black for one, a black and gold for another, and then a green and white to still have a foresty feel kind of. Now as you can see as I'm twisting around here, I'm also carrying a Paris. Now the Paris looks a lot different obviously, and that's because that is the Paris skin from the Fey Art collection, and it's got a really cool looking like rooted vibe. It kind of looks like the bow itself has roots growing out of it. Next up we got the Aken Brunt skin here. As you can see, it's got a cool design on the shield, and it turns the axe into a sword. Now I'm going to show you kind of the difference between the two. As you can see, that's the pale blue, just normal, and then that's the design shield. Now here's a look at the Neza Circa helmet. I prefer this one over the default one personally. Now as you can see, the tassels, instead of just drooping down normally, they have kind of metal cylinders at the bottom of them, and they're really cool. They kind of give it some weight to it, so they don't move around as easy, and when they do, they kind of have this weighted flow to it, which is really nice looking. Here's a look at the new Wukong Desheng helmet. Now as you can see right off the bat, it's got a different pattern on the front, and it's also changed the energy patterns that flow from the back. This is an image from the new Atlas Shikoro helmet. Now as you can see there, his traps look all roided out. I don't know what's going on with that, but he definitely doesn't have a neck. If you're into Atlas and you're wanting a new helmet, this is definitely one to pick up. If you've ever wanted Lotus as a Noggle, it's your lucky day. She just got turned into a Noggle and now is available in the marketplace for 35 plat. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up, maybe subscribe to the channel, help us grow a little bit. Do me a favor and let me know in the comment section below what items you're looking forward to the most in this upcoming update. I personally favor the Neza helmet over everything, but that's just me. Let me know what you were looking forward to, and until next time guys, have a good one.